Hey guys, welcome to another video. This week I'm going to be making a cherry blossom card and a matching envelope. A few things to get started. I'll need some cardstock paper, and I've got some matching cardstock and printer paper because I wanted pink in both paper weights. A couple of other things I'm going to need is a paper cutter, a glue stick, and a 5-petal flower hole punch. The first thing I'm going to do is score the white 8.5 by 11 sheet of cardstock paper and fold it in half. And using a pink sheet of cardstock paper, I'm just going to start punching out some small flowers using the flower hole punch. I'm just going to punch 17 flowers for now. I'm going to use a total of 103 with 77 pink flowers and 26 light pink flowers. Next, on the sheet of brown cardstock paper, I'm going to draw the outline of a few tree branches. Once I have the shape figured out, I'm just cutting that out. And as I'm cutting, I'm just making sure that the branches are thin as they get closer to the ends, and also that the branches themselves aren't too angular or pointy, just to keep it a little bit more realistic, as if this tree were covered in tree bark. And using the hole punch sheet of pink paper as a guide, I'm just tracing some of the flower petals to make an outline for a piece of pink printer paper that'll sit behind the tree branch. That way it appears that the tree is full of flowers, but I don't have to punch out that many flowers. And once I have that completed, I'm just cutting it out. Next, I just want to make a plan for how everything will layer up. So first down is the pink piece of printer paper, then the tree branches on top of that, and on top of the tree branches and overlapping some of the other pieces of paper are going to be those small pink flowers that I'm using the hole punch for. I decided this card could use another color, so I'm just using a gold piece of cardstock paper to make a frame for the front of the card. And using the glue stick, I'm going to start putting everything together. First down is the printer paper, then the tree branch, now the gold frame, and then using some super glue, I'm just going to glue on each individual flower. I'm also curling up the petals of the flowers to create a 3D effect when these are glued down. For the front of the card, I'm going to be using a total of 78 flowers. That's 21 light pink flowers and 57 pink flowers. Obviously, that means I'll have some flowers left over, and those are going to be for the inside of the card and also to decorate the envelope. For the inside of the card, I'm going to use a scrap of the gold cardstock paper as well as a smaller rectangle of white printer paper. That way there's a nice frame around the section where you can write a message inside the card. I'm also going to crazy glue some flowers to the inside corners here using 8 pink flowers and 2 light pink flowers. For the outside of the envelope, I'm doing something similar with a smaller piece of gold cardstock paper and a smaller piece of white printer paper, also using 8 pink flowers and 2 light pink flowers. The last thing I want to do to finish up the envelope is just cut off a small piece of gold cardstock paper for the envelope flap. So I'm just going to glue that on with a glue stick, centered in the middle of the envelope flap. And then I'm going to use the remaining 4 pink flowers and 1 light pink flower to complete the envelope. And that pretty much wraps up this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next week.